HP 23. Solid pain to keep me sane. This is not no game. Playing where we praying. Listen, yeah, pain to keep me sane. This is not no game. Playing where we praying. Listen what I'm saying. Yeah, pain to keep me sane. This is not no game. Playing where we praying. Listen, I'm the way on top. They couldn't take it. I'm dealing with this hatred. Give you boys the basic. Amazement, play regular but extra, like street shit with Tesla, a genius in the G. The reason, yeah, that's me. Seeing money over sucker shit. I'm going up a bit, you like it, but she loving it. Know who you fucking with. Money over sucker shit. I'm going up a bit, you like it, but she loving it. Know who you fucking with.
Be the aggressor, and always respect and recognize and obey law and law enforcement officers. But he teaches us always to be in the right, religiously seek to be in the right. But then he teaches us that if we're ever attacked, we have the right, the religious right, to defend ourselves. And any act of violence that Muslims have ever been involved in has always been a reaction to an aggressive act that has been committed against us. We don't endorse passive resistance. We don't endorse nonviolence. We don't endorse any kind of peaceful suffering. In fact, we don't endorse anything that's advocated by Martin Luther King that has a tendency to strip and disarm our people in this country at a time when the segregationists in the South are not disarmed. And we think that it is wrong to teach black people in America to be nonviolent at a time when someone is not teaching the white man in America also to be nonviolent. No, not too recent. However, we had a situation in Monroe, Louisiana, where in our mosque, our religious services were invaded by the police who were trying to stop the spread of Islam in Monroe, Louisiana by frightening the so-called Negroes in that area. And they entered our mosque, they broke into our mosque armed with riot guns, nightclubs, tear gas, and things of that sort, and a fight did follow. And although the Muslims who follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad don't believe in carrying any arms whatsoever, Allah did bless us to hospitalize the police who illegally and unjustly and immorally invaded our religious services.
You have a book here called Anti-Slavery by Dwight Lowell Dumond. Could you tell us anything about this?
Yes, this book was authored by a University of Michigan professor. It was published by the University of Michigan Press. It cost $20. And in my opinion, every white person in America, as well as black person in America, should read this book. They would get a better understanding of the machinery that was used to strip the black man who was brought to the West from the East of his culture, of his accomplishments, of his civilization, and relegated to the role of an animal. It tells how he was dehumanized. In fact, it actually spells out the crime that was committed by the slave trader, the slave maker, and the slave master, which is primarily responsible for the condition and the race problem that exists in America today. And one of the best statements in the book, in my opinion, is this professor or scientist points out that second-class citizenship is nothing but a modern version of slavery, which means that according to his definition, slavery still exists. 20 million black people here in America are still slaves. The Emancipation Proclamation and the Civil War were fought for nothing. And because it was approached in that day in a hypocritical way, although Lincoln was faced with the problem, all of the presidents since him, including Kennedy today, is still faced with the same problem, because no honest effort has ever been made to solve it, especially by the politicians. No honest effort has ever